Set the thermostat to call for the fan or cooling, and check whether the furnace control board is receiving 24-volt power. First, set the thermostat to fan on or to a cooling set point so it is actively calling for the blower. Turn off power to the furnace at the switch or breaker before accessing the control board to avoid shorts. Then remove the furnace access panel and locate the thermostat terminal block labeled G and C. Restore power and use a multimeter set to measure AC volts to read between the G terminal and the C terminal. A healthy signal will typically read between 24 and 29 volts AC when the thermostat is calling. If you see the proper voltage on the control board but the blower does not run, check the blower motor capacitor and the blower relay or integrated blower driver for signs of failure, dirty connections, or burnt terminals. If you measure little or no voltage at G to C and the thermostat is indeed set to call, confirm wiring continuity by turning power off and checking that the thermostat wires are securely attached at both ends and that there are no breaks in the cable. If wiring is intact and the thermostat still does not send voltage, replace the thermostat with a known working unit and retest, because many modern thermostats rely on batteries or a common wire, and a failed thermostat can fail to drive the G circuit. Finally, document your readings and conditions before replacing components so you can revert if a later test indicates a different root cause. Common mistakes include forgetting to restore power and testing live, which risks equipment damage and personal injury, so always cut power before handling wiring and only measure voltage with power restored after you are safe. Another frequent issue is misreading the multimeter or using the wrong setting, which yields false negatives. So use the AC volt scale and verify the meter against a known source first, and interpret the reading as alternating current. A third common problem is assuming a lack of blower equals a lack of signal when the board is receiving proper voltage, but the blower motor or its capacitor has failed. So, if the control board shows 24 to 29 volts, inspect and test the motor and capacitor or swap ports with a known working blower to isolate the fault. We at BigHomeProjects.com connect homeowners with local contractors and give contractors a place to find jobs related to heating and cooling issues. Our site also hosts a discussion community where we and other members share real-world troubleshooting tips and readings, so you can learn from similar cases.